The first in a series of immersive input situations, Hurricane Prospero is both interactive, artistic installation and tool for collecting human response data to help build libraries for AI algorithms. Conceived and built in 2008, the input situation, Hurricane Prospero, is currently installed in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Each installation is a clone. It starts with the same code base, but evolves via its interactions with viewer participants. The next planned Hurricane Prospero installation is scheduled for Medellin, Colombia in early 2009. Hurricane Prospero consists of 6 DLP projectors and 6 screens facing in on a circle of diameter 365 centimeters. Each screen is 152.5 centimeters by 122 centimeters and is suspended 91.5 centimeters above the ground. One viewer participant at a time stands in the center and interacts with the installation. Visible Band, an Atlanta-based art group, is dedicated to collecting data describing how humans behave when interacting with AI-based art. Hurricane Prospero is the first of a series of AI-based art to study families of interaction data. Each family of data is characterized by dynamic artistic output specific to the installation and rich hand gesture-based input. Each art piece provides a unique data capture experience, which we call the input situation. Visible Band is constructing a library of behavioral models for study and use in the development of artificial intelligence under varying contexts. In Hurricane Prospero, each viewer participant creates a virtual entity. A Nintendo Wii controller, known as the Wiimote, is used to move the entity's position in 3D and twist a stack of animated line drawings. The viewer participant's thumb controls movement in the plane of the projection, while the index finger navigates in the depth direction. Rolling the controller in space twists the stack along a vertical axis, and pitching the controller twists the stack horizontally. The Wiimote's sensitive control capabilities are therefore exploited to provide a high degree of control over virtual entities in the piece. After a period of 20 seconds, the computer takes control of the newly created virtual entity, and the viewer participant changes roles from creator to passive observer. The initial 20-second period is a training phase for a machine learning algorithm that learns how the virtual entity moves in relation to a storm. The storm is personified by another autonomous entity called Prospero. In contrast to newly created entities, Prospero is a random walking AI. New virtual entities live indefinitely after birth and exhibit the style granted by the viewer participant. The algorithm that learns the style and predicts future movements is an application of recently published research in computer animation out of the University of Calgary. It was published at the Symposium on Computer Animation in 2008. It is part of a line of research into data-driven character animation, a competing technology to procedural animation, exhibited in the recently released game Spore. Visible Band has modified this algorithm to work with higher degrees of freedom in control data. Visible Band is creating art pieces that enable the collection of meaningful interaction behaviors. In Hurricane Prospero, Meaning is derived from and inspired by Shakespeare's The Tempest. A member of the literary canon, The Tempest's relationship to modern social and cultural issues is a long-living hot topic. Keeping The Tempest in mind during the production allowed Visible Band to meet its objectives of immersion and narrative context. The viewer participant's experience in Hurricane Prospero is composed of both high and low-tech components. The network of projected displays creates a high degree of immersion. Visible Band believes that immersion is key to collecting high-quality behavioral data. The group expects its viewer participants to become fully engaged. In contrast to these high-tech means for creating immersion, line drawings were chosen to depict Hurricane Prospero's virtual entities and environment. Line drawings are the direct output of the artist's hand, as opposed to the result of a complex production pipeline, and serve to bridge well-separated areas of contemporary art. Hurricane Prospero studies the relationship between viewer-participant-created entities and a storm, represented as a surrounding animation for context and personified by Prospero for focus. The subtle hand movements used to create each new artificial life not only evolve Hurricane Prospero as an art experience, but are collected, analyzed, and used to inform Visual Band's understanding of human behavior. Taken as a whole, the work of Visible Band, including the development and installation of Hurricane Prospero, algorithmic design and development of data-driven character animation, creation of line drawings, novel role of viewer participants, and the collected corpus of interaction behavior constitutes an art piece that adds to the cultural landscape of contemporary art.